County Executive John R. Leopold requested these artifacts on September 11, 2009, from the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey with the vision of erecting a memorial dedicated to all those who made the ultimate sacrifice. It is my pleasure to introduce County Executive John R. Leopold.
Thank you very much. I would first like to recognize some of the elected officials who are with us today. Congressman Frank Cradaville. Thank you for being here, Frank. Councilman Jamie Benoit. Jamie, where are you? Thank you for being here, Jamie. Councilman Chuck Farrar. Chuck, thank you for joining us today. I would like to welcome all of you to this memorial that I hope will become a singular place in this county for reflection on the sacrifice of our fallen heroes. Each year, we will return here as our fellow Americans take time to remember those who lost their lives when terrorists attacked New York City and Washington, D.C. We all remember exactly where we were that morning and the pain that we felt that day. This is a place where we can remember that pain and renew our dedication to keeping freedom alive. The innocent victims of that terrible day did not die in vain, nor did the brave first responders who rushed to their aid. I want to thank our police, firefighters, and emergency personnel for their service and their willingness to make the same sacrifice for their community. On September 11, 2001, and the months following, more than 150 of our personnel traveled to the affected areas to provide assistance. Our citizens also responded with support and displayed their American flags proudly in solidarity with the victims. We must sustain this unity and camaraderie that keeps our nation strong. I want to thank all of the people who have donated money to build this memorial, and I want to thank the contractors who have donated their time, creativity, and manpower to this project. Dave Abrams of my staff has coordinated the whole project and worked with our talented memorial committee to make this a reality. Art Ebersberger, our fundraising chairman, unfortunately can't be with us today, assembled this group of local contractors who have turned a concept into something we can all cherish. Please join me in recognizing all our donors for their efforts. One of our citizens who is not here today but plans to be here often is Luis Jerez. He is at Ground Zero today honoring his cousin, firefighter Angel Huarbe. Angel and 4 other members of the 7th Battalion were killed when the World Trade Center collapsed. Just 1 week prior, Angel had won $250,000 on a game show. He was asked what he planned to do with the money. He said, quote, "I will be a beach bum for the next week and a firefighter for the rest of my life," unquote. Angel's body was recovered and he had a proper burial, but his battalion chief, Oreo Palmer, was never found. Lewis said that he will come here regularly, and in his mind, the remains of Battalion Chief Palmer will forever be encased in these steel beams. Jennifer Jerez is here today on Lewis's behalf. Thank you, Jennifer, for being here today. These stories say a lot about the courage and dedication of all Americans. We must never forget their sacrifice. Thank you for being here today, and thank you for listening.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, County Executive Leopold has some citations he'd like to deliver to the Construction Committee and the Memorial Committee. So if I could ask Mr. Leopold to come forward, Mr. Abrams, Police Chief Tier, and Police Chief Ray, and Mr. McFeely, please take in the front of the stage, and we'll move forward with the presentation of citations.
I'm a builder. This memorial isn't one of the most difficult projects I've ever taken on, but it's one of the most meaningful. For me, it captures the thoughts of President George Bush. Time is passing, yet for the United States of America, there will be no forgetting September 11th. We'll remember every rescuer who died in honor. We'll remember every family that lives in grief. We'll remember the fire and the ash, the last phone calls, the funerals of the children. It is my hope, and I believe the hopes of those who work with me, that this memorial will pay tribute to those who sacrificed so much and paid so dearly. Eleanor Wilson, would you please come over? Walnut Hill Landscaping. I might mention that these two gentlemen were the designers, and they actually had the conception of that in their mind. Atlantic Lighting and Irrigation. Cheney Enterprises, Concrete. Scarta and Associates.
Gardner and Gardner Contracting.
Builder Guru, Ben Harris. Creco Concrete. Patuxent Materials, and I'll accept for them. Is there anyone here from Barlow Concrete? Bay Ready Mixed Concrete, I'll accept for them. Thank you very much.
Morning. We're now going to recognize the members of the 9/11 committee. These people have been meeting for a full year now and coming up with the concept and putting this whole project together. First, we have representing Art Ebersberger, our capital campaign chairman is Judy Ebersberger.